Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Frontier Doubles League. We've got another match coming at you right now in the Star League with the Monkeys going up against the Bucks. Joined with me is Hawkish. Hawkish, how are you feeling about this match?
I'm very excited to watch the Monkeys play. It's been a while since I've been able to catch up one of their games, and they're facing a team that I think they should be able to handle pretty well. So I'm really excited for this matchup and see if the Bucks can make this a good match.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Last time they faced off, it was myself and Auntie, but the lineup has changed. It's still DrewsClues and Tascam, but this time it's Shade and Thumbs. So it's a completely different scenario than what we've had the first time. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Bucks can fare against this different Monkeys lineup.
Absolutely, I'm really excited to see Shade play. I know that the last time he's been playing as a reserve for a different team, so I want to see him play. See how he plays with the Monkeys and with a different kind of team chemistry going on.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. We know what Shade brought to the season last in season 1, and he has been known for that demo meta that we've seen so much in the FDL. But here we go, an awkward kickoff to start everything.
But and Shade coming in late.
Yeah, Shade. Yeah, it's tactics. Don't worry. That's the Monkey style.
I think Shade's personality is a perfect fit for that Monkeys roster.
Oh, absolutely. And with a big boom like that, it pops over Tascam. Shade now 1v2 situation doesn't find the flick, but he's going to get the dunk on Tascam and start the scoring.
What a shot there by Shade. He got a nice little flick there. Yeah, I thought that maybe DrewsClues could get to it, but Tascam just bumps it away from him, and it's a really bad luck there for the Bucks.
Yeah, bad luck for the Bucks indeed. But this time, Tascam, he's trying to get him started off the kickoff. Drew overflipping for that one. He'll still play it around Shade. He's got Tascam on the far side, but zero boost to work with, and the boost in the corner gonna spawn right on top of him. Doesn't matter too much. Tascam now around the side wall, looking for some support. Drew is a little bit too far back, but this time he's still pushing through the Monkeys lineup. Shade doing some good work, preventing them from getting farther, and every single time he goes for the ball, he just keeps bumping the player. Doesn't need to make contact on the ball, just needs to make their life a little bit harder to get it down the field.
Looks like Shade's bumping it back. Can he make this shot? No, but Tascam's there to get it.
Shade is looking for Thumbs in the middle. Thumbs with the shot on. It hits the post. It's now a counterattack opportunity for the Bucks. Tascam. Great
pass. What a shot by DrewsClues. I think it's a case of just being at the right place at the right time there by DrewsClues. The pinch just goes right to him.
Yeah, Thumbs, he had to make that shot on the other end. It was an all or nothing play. Shade, he was still recovering at that time, so unfortunate play for the Monkeys, but the Bucks, they will capitalize off of that. Now Shade is going to start us off the kickoff. Tascam doesn't find contact, and that's a weak shot to the front post. Shade might have gotten in Thumbs' way, but he's still keeping up the pressure for this Monkeys team. Tascam met by Thumbs in the midfield. Shade, he's up. He's beating Tascam. Drew, he's on the goal line and gets a fantastic save, but Thumbs still there to clean it up.
Seems like he had such a good save, but the way he went at it, it just left him in a bad position to recover from that. And Thumbs is just right there for the cleanup.
Yeah, it hit off the crossbar on his way out, and that might have messed up Drew a little bit, thinking it would have popped a little higher than it did. But the Bucks, they're not out of it. They have gotten some great defense in the early minutes. I believe the Monkeys actually lead the league in defense, so they're going up against one of the toughest nuts to crack. And right there, the pressure from Tascam straight down, but Shade, good read to boom that one away, keep the pressure on the on the Bucks half. And Drew with a clear of his own. Just some ping pong action. Both teams testing the water, seeing what's going to work, and that's an open opportunity. Drew can't get it around Thumbs. With a pop in the middle, Tascam, he's up for it. He gets the shot on. It's just a little bit wide. Shade now collecting with a pinch into the corner. Drew not expecting that. Thumbs up to take the shot. No, Tascam with a great save, and Drew starting the counter attack for the Bucks.
And again, just some real bad luck there for the Bucks. They keep just being right off, hitting the crossbar, and just not quite getting there. And it seems like they're gonna have to do something. Otherwise, the Monkeys are gonna have this one.
Yeah, and what a great save again by Drew, keeping the Bucks in it. He's got 0 boost to work with now, but no one making contact on that. Drew still got ball control here. He flicks it to the far post. Thumbs can't get there, and Drew with 0 boost makes some heroics.
He did have 12 boosts, and it seems like it was just all he needed. 12 boosts in a dream. He still gets to score on Thumbs. What a great shot by DrewsClues.
Yeah, I've known Drew for many years, and this man, well, there is no spot that he can't score from. 12 boosts, 0 boosts, whatever it is, he is never out of the play. Thumbs with a flick of his own, saved by Drew, and Tascam putting it away, but Shade in the corner will keep up pressure. Drew clearing it away once again. The Bucks haven't been able to clear out since the kickoff. Thumbs again with a dangerous 50. He's looking for the bumps on the way back. Drew now flicks it over Shade. Shade not finding contact, but neither does Thumbs, and that's into the middle. Tascam can't react in time. Thumbs now trying to push the ball out of the Monkeys' half. Shade takes it up. Oh, Drew. Oh, I thought he was too far in the net, but no, he somehow still gets there to make the save. Drew on the goal line has been the Bucks saving grace. Another long shot towards net. Thumbs on the great rotation back. It's going the other way with 1 minute to go. Shade, can he beat Drew to it? He takes the shot under the crossbar. Shade's going to get the lead right back.
The defense has been really on point. Some clutch saves from both sides, but right now it seems like the Monkeys are just having the edge, winning some 50s that maybe the Bucks feel like they should have won. And the Monkeys now are up, but the Bucks are not out of this one yet.
Oh, by no means. The Bucks have looked phenomenal on defense, on offense. They have done it all so far, but they need them to do it again. 50 seconds on the clock. Thumbs, he sees Shade on the side. It's an open net counterattack opportunity. Sends it towards net. Drew with another incredible save. Follow-up shot by Thumbs doesn't find the target. Tascam flicks it by 1, but no one to follow it up. Shade, he's got an open net. He's gonna take the shot. Drew again, incredible save on the back line. It's incredible to see, but they're not out of it yet. Shade, he sees Thumbs in the middle. Thumbs committed a little bit too far. He's gonna get caught for it. Drew is gonna tie up this game.
And you guys see DrewsClues pulling out the Iron Curtain defense, and it just every time that he keeps bumping the ball away, and this time he does get the right bump. Thumbs just cheating up a little bit too much and finding himself really out of position for that tie game now.
Yeah, they had 16 seconds left to kill the clock. They didn't have to push anymore, but they continued to, and they got punished for it. So now we could be looking at overtime in game 1. Shade with a great flick over 1, looking for the shot, just a little bit wide. Drew now just trying everything to get it away. Tascam demoing Thumbs. Nothing will be there for the Monkeys. We've got overtime in game 1.
Maybe a different matchup than you were expecting here, Chris, huh? With the Bucks forcing this overtime in that first round.
Oh, I know what the Bucks can do, and the combo of Thumbs and Shade is definitely better than me and Shade. As you know from season 1, the Penguins, we didn't have the best time, but Thumbs and Shade, they're something else, and they're staying in it. Dangerous spot for Thumbs on the goal line. Drew's gonna take game 1.
And the Bucks, maybe surprisingly shocking in the first round. Can they keep the momentum going? DrewsClues with his defense, can he keep it up? Right now, I feel like maybe Tascam has to do a little bit more to help DrewsClues, because right now it's all Drew, all defense.
I mean, that entire game, I feel like we didn't say anyone's name more than Drew. He had 9 saves and 4 goals for his team. That is incredible stats to see. He shot 66% and doubled everyone in the lobby for saves. Like, it's incredible to see what he did. And Tascam, he assisted in 3 of those, so he's putting in the effort with this lineup. So the Bucks, they're doing good work. The Monkeys, they need to find a way to crack that defense to really send it through, because that Bucks lineup is scary.
That's gonna be somewhere. Well, the way I see it right now, DrewsClues, can he keep it up? That was 15 shots from the Monkeys. At some point, does that defense crack?
I mean, that's the question. You've got 2 defensive rocks coming at it. Drew proving that he is the bigger wall to get by, because some of those saves were the ball was halfway through the goal line, and that's, that is just something to see every single second. You thought it was going in, but just like that, Drew pops out of the net from nowhere, gets the save. So can he keep that? Can he keep that kind of that defense going for the rest of the series? Well, we're gonna find out as Game 2 is getting underway.
Absolutely. Right now, it just looks like it's the DrewsClues carry. That's the reason I say we need Tascam to do a little bit more, because right now the Monkeys, if it's only DrewsClues, at some point you would think the defense does crack. So DrewsClues can't do everything, and right there, Shade showing that great offense. DrewsClues finding himself out of position with the early jump.
Yeah, a little boost to work with off the kickoff. Shade's gonna find the underneath the crossbar again. Uncharacteristic. Shade always hitting the crossbar, but not tonight. He's showing up when it matters for his shots. Early goal lead for the Monkeys, though. Can they hold it? They've got 4 minutes to do it, so expect not to, but we're gonna have to see. Tascam doesn't find any contact on that. Thumbs is gonna punish immediately, and it's a quick 2-goal lead for the Monkeys.
And as you saw, this time it was Tascam back in goal. When you don't have DrewsClues back there, Tascam is not quite as tight as DrewsClues is, so Monkeys grabbing that 2-0 lead early.
Yeah, the Monkeys, they're not looking to have a repeat. They swept the Bucks last time, but now they're worried. They saw what can happen given what this Bucks lineup can do. And now Shade, he's gonna 50 Tascam. It's a 1v2 situation. Thumbs looking for the pinch. Had plenty of space to work with, but just gave the ball right back to Drew. Shade running interference now, not gonna let the dribbles happen this time. Thumbs plays it high over one, but Drew is there to intercept. Takes a shot towards net. He's still following it off the crossbar. No. Tascam's not there to clean it up. Thumbs,
that's just
1v1.
That one was just unfortunate. Tascam needed to be there for DrewsClues. Right now, it looks like it's a battle of attrition, and DrewsClues is losing it now. Shade now with the score. You know that Shade has that Jekyll and Hyde effect. Either he's on or he's not, and right now it looks like Shade is on.
You know, it's kind of interesting to see. Shade does the same little spin every time he goes to take the shot. It just adds a little bit of flair to the shot, but it's just a normal one. But yeah, the 3-goal lead now. The Bucks have got to find some way, because now the Monkeys, well, it looks like they're starting to warm up as the series goes on. So Drew, he's got to find some way to match the offense and the defense. Tascam as well.
You do have to think right now, the Bucks, they were 15 shots put on them. At some point, there was going to be some sort of course correction. DrewsClues was not going to get 9 saves every matchup, and it looks like this is the round that is coming back to haunt him.
Yeah, and Drew, that entire sequence there on the offense, Tascam was nowhere to be seen. Drew went from side to side, just firing shots, getting saves, but Tascam was nowhere to be seen for that Bucks lineup. If the Bucks want to have a chance in this series, I mean, they took game 1, but if they want to continue that, Tascam has got to get involved on the offense and the defense. It just can't be one or the other. They have to work as a unit and really take it to the Monkeys.
As I said in that first game, that's why my concern was with Tascam. And just right there, but DrewsClues comes in for the cleanup. What you wanted to see from Tascam earlier, DrewsClues does, and shows him what he wants him to do. Tom's just out of position here, not quite being able to get to it, and DrewsClues cleans that up. Maybe Bucks are still alive.
Yeah, maybe Thumbs thought Tascam was a little bit closer than he thought. Didn't want to take the 52 too early, but Tascam, well, he had a couple cards up his sleeve. Double commit from the Monkeys, gonna force Drew. He's got space, but Thumbs plays it back into the corner. Drew now over one, doesn't, unfortunate second touch. I think that's the one that Tascam went for. Shade to clear it away. Tascam in the midfield now, holding that line, but Shade still gets it by him. 0 boost to work with, however, will slow down this Monkeys offense. Shade, weak flick, will just be cleared away by Drew. The Bucks, they've got the counter attack yet again. That's a great flick over one. Drew, he's the man of the match. He's got he's right back in it for the Bucks.
And you see DrewsClues, as Suter says in the chat, he needs to carry harder. Right now, Tascam is just not showing them what they need from him. DrewsClues is going to have to put this team on his back to come back on the Monkeys.
Yeah, and with a player like Drew, he recently just hit SSL in 1v1, so he is definitely in that position to make that kind of a comeback. Early for that ball, Drew taking it by himself, looking for Tascam. Shade with a long ball, just sending it back the other way. Monkeys have had the lead, but they haven't had any goals since that first 2 minutes. Drew, he sees Tascam on the side, opts for the 50. Tascam back into the Monkeys corner, where Shade is gonna take the ball. A little miscommunication there, awkward ball with a big flick, just collected by Drew. He now has the boost, he has the ball, he has the space. He's over Thumbs, but a tip off the back end will prevent that. Now it's a 1v2 opportunity. Thumbs is looking for the bump. He gets Tascam. Shade on the open net is going to put it away.
And that's just unfortunate for the Bucks. Tascam was in position to make that save, but Thumbs with the clutch bump to get him just out of position for that score.
Yeah, it's a good play by the Monkeys, and that's something that you can't let them have. You can't give them that 1v2 situation, because they will hunt down that last man and make his life harder than it needs to be with that bump. That is just something that the Monkeys bring, but just like that, the pass from Tascam finds Drew, and they're just back in it.
And then there's Drew, once again showing that the Bucks are not out of this one yet. He is not letting this team go down without a fight.
Yeah, Shade, he didn't see Drew turn on that one, so we're going to have to see. Monkeys, they have had the lead for most of this game, but now just like that, a pop shot towards net. Shade is gonna save it. They've got 50 seconds. This is where they were in game one. They had the 1-goal lead, but let it slip by in the final seconds. So let's make sure that the Monkeys can hold it this time. Drew with possession, gonna get bumped by Shade. Thumbs, booming shot onto net. Tascam is there to play it away. Now looking out of his corner. Met by Shade in the midfield, 30 seconds to go. Shade, he has the shot off the post, saved by Drew, but it's put away by Thumbs in the end.
Right there, Drew doing everything that he could, bring out every weapon in his arsenal, but he just can't do it. Shade with the clutch bump there to give Thumbs a shot on goal. Drew, I guess I said, he can't do everything on his own. Tascam needs to put in a little bit more effort to help him out in this one.
Yeah, and you know, that shot was originally going in by Shade. Oh, Shade, that's the crossbar we love to see. But it was a beautiful shot the first time around. A little bit unfortunate that it went to post. But now the Monkeys have the lead, and they've managed to keep it for the rest of game two. So now we've got a tied series. So Bucks, Tascam needs to get a little bit more involved.
No.
If they really want something to come back, almost double touch to finish us off. But yeah, tied series now. What do the Bucks need to do to come back against that Monkeys team?
Right now, it's got to be Tascam that does something to help DrewsClues. Right now, the only hope that they got to do is either that or DrewsClues carries, and maybe they got to hope a little bit from Monkey side. You do know that Shade does have that Jekyll and Hyde effect, and even in specific games, so it doesn't matter if it's a series. If he's on the first game, he might be off the second game. So they got to be hoping that this is one of those games that they can take advantage of.
Yeah, Drew, again, phenomenal work by him. A hat trick in this one, but just wasn't enough. Shade and Thumbs working together that time were able to get the bump plays, get the goals that they needed to finish out the game. But now the Bucks, well, they had the lead. They had the goal lead, but now it's just a best of 3 to work with. So, you know, Bucks, you have to keep that momentum. You can't let the Monkeys ride that, or else this series, well, it could end up spiraling out of control. We can see what happens when Shade can play with momentum, with confidence, and, well, you saw him hit the crossbar, so that's something to look forward to.
Absolutely, and that's why I say that right now, that's the one that might be the thing that the Bucks have to hope for. That Shade, like I said, the Jekyll and Hyde effect. Does he come out firing, or does he start hitting the crossbar a lot? You don't know which version of Shade you're gonna get. Even match the match.
Oh, but Batmobile Shade hits different. He's got the flip preset. Double, no, it's off, but he puts it away in the end. Oh, Batmobile Shade hits different.
Absolutely, Shade showing again when he's on. That man is on. He can fight with the best of them, and right there he showed what level of play he can really reach.
Oh man, Box, I don't know if they stand a chance. I've seen Shade play before in the Batmobile, and it does not end well for anybody. Pressure still on for the Monkeys after the second kickoff so far. That's a great 50 by Drew. Tascam trying to find the target. Will not, and Thumbs on the transition game. It's a good bounce off the wall, met early by Drew. Equally as good touch. Oh, but Shade, he doesn't find anything there. Pinch will save the Monkeys for now. The demo onto Drew will slow down this Bucks attack.
That's just unfortunate there. Tascam again had a shot to help his teammate out and put the team to get the team back tied up, but he just doesn't get to it. Maybe hesitated a bit too much on that one.
Yeah, and the infield pass from Shade, didn't realize where Thumbs was on the field. Unfortunate miscommunication by them. Bucks have some overwhelming stay in the offense. Tascam to run interference. Drew, he beats Thumbs, and now it's a 1v1. Shade will get the better end of it. Thumbs now hunting Tascam, but doesn't find the bump. Bucks are going to get away with that one. Tascam now taking it down the field. He's over Thumbs. Shade has to play some defense from behind, but it's not a great pass. It doesn't get all the way around the net, and the Monkeys are going to get out of this one. Shade, he's passing it into the midfield. Unfortunate. Tascam looking for Drew. Drew with the shot, but it's just wide into the corner. Shade with a monster clear. Hits the ceiling, unfortunately, and will go back down the other way.
And just like the Bucks, their passing is just not quite there. They seem to be just off with every pass. Maybe there's some miscommunication, or they're just not playing well together right now, but their passing needs to improve if they want to have a chance in this one.
Oh, Shade with the pinch. That's a great bounce, too. Tascam's got to make the save, and he does. Well played by him. The 50 coming in through for Thumbs. Drew now counterattack chance. We've seen him here many times. Thumbs having the play from behind. Drew with the back post shot. Ties up the series.
And there's DrewsClues again, putting the team on his back, as we have seen him do time and time again. Again, just beating Thumbs with this one. So maybe it might come down to, is it DrewsClues or is it Batmobile Shade? Who can better each other?
Batmobile Shade does hit different, but Drew, with the way he is playing, is something else. And Tascam throwing a flip reset of his own. That's something that's not characteristic. But Shade can't find the target. Tascam doesn't find contact either, but Drew will play it away into the corner. Again, Drew with the dribbles. That's a high pop into the midfield. Shade to collect it. He's still taking it. Doesn't find the flip reset. Tascam with a great ball into his corner. Shade, awkward spot. Thumbs is gonna find it. No one contested in the midfield. That's a free one for the Monkeys.
And DrewsClues just with the unfortunate pinch here, giving the shot to Thumbs, and Tascam just not gonna be able to get to this one.
I'm not gonna lie, the colors are kind of confusing me. There's so many times I think someone should be on it, but then it's just the other players. So if pardon me for any assumptions that I'm making, but these teams are so evenly matched right now. Just 2 minutes to go, and well, we haven't really seen one team dominate the other. They both have their chances on offense, on defense. Thumbs running interference for Shade now. Pop that to the back wall, and Tascam already positioned there. Drew getting violent on his half. Tascam is playing around the corner, but lost all the boost in the tank. And Shade with an incredible pinch was on target, but Drew, it was too slow, so there was no real threat there.
Absolutely, and again, can Tascam get to this right here? He needs to do a little more. DrewsClues right now, the one-man team it looks like so far.
Thumbs pops it by himself. He beats Tascam on that, and Drew is going to dribble the ball, gets the flick over Shade. Thumbs now, he's been here so many times before, always flicked in the end, but no, he gets the save that time. It's It's good defense by him. He beats Tascam on this one. Drew, again, taking his time with the ball. He's not giving it away for free. And Shade with a great challenge just to knock it off. We're here again. 1-goal lead for the Monkeys. Under a minute to go. Shade, he has the flick, but it's not strong enough. Drew's going to take that one for free and look for the transition. Pops it high over Thumbs. He's got one more to beat. Cannot find the target. Shade bumps him for his efforts as well. 20 seconds to go, and the Monkeys have to hold on if they want to take us to match point.
And then Thumbs with the nice 50 there. Tascam moving it right back to him. Can he finish this off? And he does. And that's just unfortunate there. Just out of position. Tascam giving it right back to him. And this is exactly what you don't want to see from the Bucks. Tascam, at the very least, needs to not bring down the team. And on that one, he passed it right to him.
Yeah, Tascam got caught going for the boost in the corner. I think he did that in game 2 as well. Unfortunate play by him. But, I mean, he had Drew challenging, and little do we see Drew missing that challenge. But a play from Drew to Tascam finds the target. They're not out of this yet. A good kickoff could force us into overtime.
And look at that. The Bucks still aren't dead yet. We got to see how this kickoff goes. Drew, in 6 seconds, that's all he needs.
6 seconds to do it. Who comes out on top? That's a great ball back to Tascam. This one high above Shade. He doesn't find contact, but Tascam doesn't read it either. Monkeys are going to take game 3 and take us to match point.
So Chris, you see these teams that every game has been close. Are you surprised by how this has transpired?
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, I know what the Bucks can do, and despite being 1-4, I know what the players are capable of on both rosters. So this is a very close series, and it doesn't surprise me. But, what does surprise me is how close it is at the end. There's always that last chance opportunity for both teams to really put it away. But they've just fall short a couple times. Bucks did it in game 1, but the last 2, they were unsuccessful in it. So we're going to have to see. The Bucks had significantly less time in the offense that game, so we have to see them generate more pressure to come back in this series.
Absolutely. The Bucks right now, they're just not showing enough offense. They're letting the Monkeys take all these shots, and unfortunately, you do that, and between Thumbs and Shade, one of these are going to land. Like I told you, DrewsClues, the Iron Curtain, couldn't last forever. So at some point, there was going to be some course correcting, and it has so far.
Yeah, now game 4. It's going to get started. We have to see who's going to set the precedent here and really take control of the series. Will the Monkeys be able to hold on to the series leader? Are we going to see a game 5? Well, we're going to let you know after these 5 minutes. The script won't be leaked yet, but I'm really hoping that it ends here because I don't think my heart could take it.
Absolutely. You're going to see, can the Monkeys just take this and end it? Or can the Bucks force this game 5? If anyone can do it, it is DrewsClues.
Yeah, this man has been the star for the Bucks so far, but he needs to take them one step further, and that clear is going to start something for the Bucks. The double commit from the Monkeys. Tascam is open on the field, but no, he's not willing to commit. And now the Monkeys going the other way. Thumbs pops it off the back wall. Drew, weak touch. Shade looking for Thumbs again, but backwards, couldn't find anything more than just a pop out. Drew up early for that one, gonna get beat by Thumbs. Shade takes a shot towards the net. Tascam clears it high, follows up his second touch. Now Shade just collecting it. Both these teams are just looking for some kind of mistake, and that could be it. Drew reading it well off his backboard. Thumbs looking for Shade in the midfield. Shade looking for Thumbs again, but no, it's gonna just die there, and Bucks are gonna start this counterattack.
There's Tascam beating him there. Can he get around Shade right now? Oh, unfortunately, DrewsClues does get demoed here, giving Thumbs the open goal, but DrewsClues is back there. Can he finish here? And Thumbs does! And DrewsClues just cannot get back. Seems like a timely demo there by Thumbs.
Yeah, the timely demo, and then the worm burner as Wavepunk, an excellent caster, called it. Just drilling that one, rolling on the ground. That's a great shot by Thumbs, and the respawn wasn't there in time. Thumbs calculated it to the last second and just got away with it. Bucks, the Monkeys got started early in game 2 or 3. So we're going to have to see. Bucks, they need to make a quick comeback, really force that pressure onto the Monkeys. But that 50 is going to go in favor of the Bucks. Drew now in his corner, pops it around, gets the demo. Tascam, he has to take that shot, but he's sitting at the midfield. He's got to commit to that.
It's unfortunate. Again, Tascam looking really hesitant, trying not to make a mistake, and I think it's hurting them right now. The Bucks need Tascam to do something on offense right now. He's just holding back way too much.
And you know, it's not totally his fault. I mean, with a team as fast as the Monkeys, Shade and Thumbs, they can turn it on a dime and send a ball your way. Both these players are so good at pinching the ball, getting that Kutzer pinch, and really turning the tables the other way around. Shade is running so much interference in the Bucks net. It's going to force them to slow down a little bit. Drew's just having to give away possession with 0 boost to his name, but he's still up for it. This man is a monkey, but he's on the box, so I don't really know what to make of that. It's a high ball. Drew, he beats Thumbs. It's a drop straight down. Tascam into the corner. Doesn't want to push Shade yet. Shade fakes the flick. Thumbs plays it away, and now Drew is popping it into the middle, but Tascam backed off, gives the Monkeys another chance to break out.
Again, Tascam going for the boost instead of going for the ball. Is that the right move here? I'm not quite so sure. With the Bucks series on the line, he might need to take the risk here.
Drew looking for something. He's looking for the bump. He doesn't find it. Shade plays that one safely into his corner, and Thumbs, he's got one-on-one now. Drew with a great turn sends that one away. Drew again looking for something. 0 boost to his name. It's under the crossbar. Hits off the back of Shade, and we've got a tied game.
And as he has all series, DrewsClues played like a man possessed. He just gets all these shots. Just like you said, 0 boost, 12 boost, it doesn't matter. He will get a shot on target, and he just, Shade on defense, just could not get to that one.
A minute 30 to go. The Bucks have battled their way back into this series, but the early kickoff pressure from the Monkeys, that one a little bit too wide to work with. Tascam pops it high. Shade is going to take that one for free in the midfield. Again, back to Tascam, looking the 50 to Thumbs, but no, he doesn't win it. Thumbs now high above the Bucks net. Drew is going to clear that one away. Looking for another 50, gets the win on one, looking for the bump. Tascam, he has to shoot this. It's so much time in the Monkeys' half, but no, he commits a little too late. Shade looking for the bump, doesn't find it. Drew will clear that one away. 1 minute to go. The Bucks, they just need that final nail in the coffin to really push it home.
And again, Tascam showing way too much hesitation. I keep hating to say his name, but he keeps repeating the same mistakes. Can he overcome them to help tie the series up?
Oh, and that's a great shot by Thumbs. Drew pushes it into the corner now and still winning those 50s. This man has not lost a 50 in a very long time, and it shows. He keeps up the pressure for the Bucks. The transition game starts with him. Tascam drop down into the middle. We'll give it away to Thumbs. Thumbs, 1v1 situation. Play it into the corner. Nothing more happens there. Shade to the back wall. Thumbs, he's up, and Tascam's a little bit too slow. Monkeys have the lead late here in game 4.
Shade with a great pass here. Just gives it to Thumbs exactly where he needs it. Thumbs was just a little bit faster than Tascam. Again, he's hurting the Bucks right now, and it's hard to watch.
14 seconds to go. The Bucks, they're going to need something, but that kickoff is not going to help them at all. Shade, not a great shot, but it doesn't matter. They just need to kill time. Tascam on the breakaway. Flicks it high over one. Drew with the shot. Thumbs with an incredible save, but the Bucks are keeping it alive. Drew with one last shot. Thumbs could have slammed it down, but he didn't. He kept it alive. Tascam gonna own goal. No. Thumbs hits the crossbar, and the Monkeys will take this series in a 3-1.
And it's unfortunate the Bucks, they had it every series, every game. They had a shot to win each one. And unfortunately, DrewsClues just did not have enough help in this one. Unfortunately, Tascam, not enough for DrewsClues.
Yeah, I mean, it was there earlier on, and then it felt as the series went on, the Bucks just kind of ran out of steam. But it's nothing to discredit them. They look good, and it might be a little bit too late to fix things in the series. They're now 1-5. It's not the record you want to see. They really need to start getting something going if they want a chance at playoffs at this point.
Absolutely, and it's just unfortunate. DrewsClues, he did everything he could. He just could not get the last goal that he needed. And again, he showed him that last one. He was right there, and the Monkeys just had a very clutch save. DrewsClues trying to be the one-man carry, just couldn't get it this time.
Yeah, and I mean, credit to the Monkeys boys. After that game one, they really picked it up. They fought back the entire way, and they were there. And I believe, are we gonna have a joint interview? I have no idea with Shade and Tascam. Can we get confirmation on this before I move both of them? Hey, you know what? We don't need confirmation. We just need the Tascam and the Shade.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, we're bringing you both in.
Oh, all right.
I'm going rogue. They can't stop me. They can't contain this. How are you boys doing after that game?
I'm still trying to figure out how I scored that one flip reset thing.
Batmobile Shade just hits different. What can I say?
I had to pull it out.
We did see in the chat, Batmobile Shade better than the entire NRG roster, and it showed on that shot.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen Justin hit that shot, so that's all I'm saying.
Oh, jeez. I guess some beef with the RLCS Pro Shade really started something that I don't even want to see.
Bring him out here.
All right. Well, I got to know that whole series. It was 1-goal games for both of you boys. So I got to ask, are nerves getting to you guys at this point in the season?
No, we just went for ball too much.
Yeah, I wouldn't say nerves are getting there, but it'll definitely add some extra little weight on the shoulders when we come down for our next series. But it won't add like mental pressure, but just pressure knowing we want to make playoffs.
Absolutely. The race is getting closer and closer as we are in week 6. We've only got 4 more games, which feels really weird to say, as I thought we just started yesterday. But yeah, now it's getting to that point where teams are starting to look more and more comfortable. So I got to know, is there any teams you guys are looking out for specifically or looking for rematches against?
I always like playing the Monkeys. You guys are fun to play with. I mean, especially that last series, it was all super close. It was a fun series, and then the first series against Chris was always a fun. But no, I wouldn't say there's any teams in particular, but just in general. I mean, all of our games have been pretty close, so they're always fun to play against. So I'm looking forward to every match we play.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing my old team, the Coyotes. I'm sure that'll be an entertaining series for sure.
That'll be something interesting to see.
I don't know how close it'll be, but it'll be funny.
Are we all pulling out random cars too? Is that? Are we gonna just going full?
You gotta wing it. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, we don't know what's gonna happen. That's the best part about not leaking the script. So before we get going, is there anything you guys have to say?
Good luck to everybody playing in the matches later this week. I'm always watching them, so good luck to everybody playing. Like to see some good games.
Yes, that about sums it up.
All right, and that's going to do it. Monkeys winning in a 3-1 victory. We've got another match coming at you at 10 p.m. later EST with a team that I can't remember at the moment, but another one at 11 with the Monkeys going up against the Penguins. That's going to be a good one. You guys won't want to miss that. But for now, I'm Chris. This has been Hawkish and our great caster or streamer, darn it, KC, and we'll see you later.